The Salesforce Administrator certification is considered the baseline credential for any admin. Passing this exam will showcase your knowledge on Salesforce features and best practice configuration. I'm Christine Marshall, Salesforce Evangelist at Salesforce Ben. Our mission is to help you advance your Salesforce career, so whether you're just starting out or have a few years under your belt, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our extensive resources on Salesforce Ben. Without further delay, let's take a look at what you need to know to pass the Salesforce Certified Administrator exam. First things first, the basics of the exam. Don't forget to check out the official exam guide on Trailhead. You can expect 60 multiple choice, multiple select questions and 5 non-scored questions. You have 105 minutes to complete the exam, and the passing score is 65%. It costs $200 to take the exam, and retakes are $100. You can take the exam at an on-site test center or online. And there are no prerequisites to take this exam, but this exam is a prerequisite for many other Salesforce exams. So it's important to understand the basics before progressing onto other certifications that are slightly more advanced. I would recommend any and all Salesforce professionals take this certification. No matter if you're an admin, consultant, or developer, the skills you'll pick up while revising for this exam will become invaluable to anyone working on the Salesforce platform. For those looking to get into the world of Salesforce, the Certified Administrator exam is the best way to prove your knowledge on the core Salesforce platform. It's also perfect for those accidental admins or anyone already working as an existing Salesforce admin without the certification. I found getting certified to be radically transformative for my skills and expertise. As a self-taught admin in the days before Trailhead, I shudder to think of how much damage I could have done. Luckily, I never had any huge mishaps. But while studying for the admin exam, I was stunned to learn about many features and best practices that I was unfamiliar with. Needless to say, getting certified has made me a much better Salesforce administrator. The exam is split into 7 topics: configuration and setup at 20%, object manager and lightning app builder at 20%, sales and marketing applications at 12%, service and support applications at 11%, productivity and collaboration comes in at 7%, data and analytics management is 14%, and workflow and process automation is 16%. Let's take a look in more depth at the 4 key topics in this exam that make up the majority of the questions. Configuration and setup accounts for a hefty 20% of the Salesforce Certified Administrator exam. That's around 12 questions, so this is a key area to focus on. This topic covers company settings such as fiscal years, business hours and holidays, and currency management. The user interface and declarative configuration options, including the Lightning App Builder, app menu, list views, global actions, and user interface settings. How to set up and maintain users. This involves how to create, mass create, freeze, unlock, deactivate, and troubleshoot login issues. And the security controls available, such as password policies, session settings, login hours, login IP addresses, and the setup audit trail. You also need to understand what a user can see via the organization-wide defaults, roles and hierarchies, public groups, sharing rules, manual sharing, and report and dashboard folders. And finally, what a user can do via profiles and permissions. Object Manager and Lightning App Builder is worth 20% of the exam. That's another 12 questions. You'll need to understand the standard architecture and relationship model, including what standard objects are available and the links between them, such as account and contact. Spend some time getting very familiar with different types of relationships, in particular, when to use a lookup relationship versus when to use a master detail relationship, and what scenarios would require a junction object to allow a many-to-many relationship. You should know how to create, edit, and delete fields, as well as the consequences of deleting fields and potential data loss from doing so. And finally, you'll be asked questions on page layouts, record types, and business processes, how to set them up, and when to use each of these features. Next up, data and analytics management, which is worth 14% of the exam, so you can expect 8 questions. Salesforce is only as good as the data you put into it. You will need to understand how to import, update, delete, and extract data, as well as ensure proper data validation. You'll be tested on your knowledge of reports and dashboards, both on their features such as bucket columns or report types, and any limitations such as the number of components or filters you can add to a dashboard. Salesforce can be used to automate mundane, repetitive work, reducing the need for manual tasks. This enables users to be more productive and can significantly help with platform adoption. Now, Salesforce has multiple automation tools, and part of your role as an admin will be to select the best tool depending on your business requirements. This part of the certification is worth 16% of the exam, so you can expect around 10 questions on this topic. You'll be given scenarios and expected to identify the appropriate automation tool. So SWOT up on Salesforce Flow Builder as well as approval processes to ace this section. Salesforce Flow can be a really tricky tool to get your head around. So if you'd like a little more in-depth training on this subject, then be sure to check out our Ultimate Salesforce Flow Foundation course. It will set you up not only for exam success, but also future success within your admin role. You'll find a link in the video description. The Salesforce Administrator certification might seem daunting if you are just looking to get into the world of Salesforce, but once broken down into individual sections, it's a lot more manageable. Check out the official Salesforce exam guide and recommended Trailhead modules. You'll want to get hands-on with your practice to truly cement a lot of these concepts, so sign up to a dev org or spin up a Trailhead playground and have a go. Hopefully, this video has given you an insight on what you need to do to prepare to ace the Salesforce Certified Administrator exam. You can check out our full study guide and tips, which contains additional useful resources. We also have a complete course and practice exam pack to help you succeed. Our comprehensive course includes step-by-step, scenario-based written guides plus videos to support your learning style. You'll also get 5 full-length practice exams to test your knowledge and get used to real exam conditions. Check out the link in the video description.